ああ、だよ。なんでそうか。昨日とは。
Chapter 2, Mysteries. Here we go, Chapter 2.
よし、わかった。
So this is Rion. We'll meet her later. She'll totally not be important at all. Now we've got a free time, which basically means the game lets you do a lot of side quests and such. First thing I want to do is turn in these here stats to old Gramps and get a bunch of rewards for having higher stats.
このほんのここほれではなん次もき
There's also bonding events, which anyone who's played Persona will instantly equate to the social links. But they also impact other things. Some, I guess that is very similar to Persona's social links anyway, that they help you out in battle by letting the character do other stuff. So... Oh, I'm in this part of town now. Let's go back to where I was. And do more bonding events. Because we can. Let's go to the bookstore. Hello, viewer. How are you doing? I'm in the free time in between chapters right now. I'm playing this game on a super hard difficulty where both, the hardest difficulty is on, and I enabled something called Infinity Mode, which raises the levels of all enemies by 60 or something, so everything is even tougher than the hardest level. However, I'm playing with endgame stats and gear, so... Let me know in the comments if you're interested in the story, and I'll stop fast-forwarding through everything. Jump to the beat. Right, I still had another quest to do. Let's go in here. Talk to these people that clearly want us to talk to them for the quest.
Yeah, いらっしゃい。またどうぞ。
So this is the shop that lets you buy stuff. They'll also let you change your elements and buy new stuff like that. But it doesn't appear they're letting me do that just yet at this point in the game. However... What did I still have to do here? I have filled out the cooking book, as you can see here. I got paid.
さっき街でキャッチの人に女の子に間違われちゃった。
Womp womp.
なんかメイドカフェで働いてみないかだって。
Haha. Alright, we are about to go into another dungeon, so there will actually be something that people are interested in seeing, I guess. Head to the apartment. Hello. Uh-oh. Alright, up to here. We got another dungeon to do. So, there are 15 weak in spirit and 15 weak to fire, so we're pretty much good to go here. Unless we run into more crazy bosses, which I hope are more of a one-time thing, like that one guy in the White Shroud story. Pew pew! Neither of our two party members has wind attack. I wonder if the game will change that soon with all these other characters we don't have in our party right now. Open the switch, the door opens. Well, yes, I have played a Zelda game in the past 15 years. No, I took damage. That's unfortunate. Luckily, not very much, so... Yikes, those guys take a lot of hits from what their resistance to. Boom, headshot. There's another enemy over here, as you can see on the map. But, as you can also see on the map, we need to go and get that treasure chest. So, we're gonna do that. And... awesome punch! More potions we don't really need. But we open all the treasure chests anyway because we want a good score from the machine. Oh god, it's... yeah, we're gonna play this the painless way, because that seems like the right way to play this. Given the ridiculous stats on these guys. Power attacks work pretty well on those guys, though. So, we've explored... wow. They do not mess around, do they? That was more damage than I would like to take right now. But I'm recovering, so it's okay. Didn't have the power attack lined up quite right there. Wow, these guys have a lot of help on this difficulty. Oh my god. So what that third power-up mode does is it boosts all your stats and makes everything weak to your attack. Which, if you haven't noticed, this game has got a very tightly ingrained element system. You constantly want to be hitting weaknesses whenever you can. Doesn't make quite as much of a difference as the Persona games where you get the extra turns and a turn-based system, but you get the idea. Like, you always want to be hitting weaknesses whenever you can, and you want to adjust your party comp as such to letting you do that more often. Ow. Oi. Took damage and didn't get the kill there as fast as I wanted. This is definitely easier than the segment with the White Shroud was, just saying. Still, the most painless way to win is to shoot and stay out of their range as much as you possibly can. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy.
あら宝箱よ
Nope.
いいもの
Denied.
を手に入れたな。任せろせいや。
任せた
I know how to do power attacks. Thank you very much.
ええ危険な相手ね氷にアイシクル
Another one of these big skeletons that can apparently take quite a bit of punishment.
頼むわ
畳みかけるぜ。
クリミナルブラックなかなかしぶといなそこシュートシュートそこシュートそこシュートそこシュートそこシュートシュートそこそこ危険な停止行きましょう
Wow, that's quite a bit of damage there. I didn't expect to take that much at this point in the game. Later levels are going to be fun. Cutting out for a second to save. I don't know why it stops the video feed for that, but I guess it limits it to while you're in game. Ow, she got punched in the face. Oh, I wish I knew what this guy was. Well, let's pull out all the stops here, because don't have the element boss's weakness too, even though I could have put it in.
さてまだまだ行くぜ。
シュートシュートそこそこシュートシュートそこそこシュートそこ凍えなさいはーいシュートシュートさあまだまだ行くわよシュートシュートシュートそこシュートそこシュートシュートそこシュートそこシュートまだまだ行けるそこ
No level up, that makes me sad. I guess the characters that I actively used are at a pretty high level. And that's another dungeon down. So... we saved Sora, who is a year younger than Ko, who is his childhood friend. And she's into karate, and this other girl who's also into karate is envious of her ability, and so Greed spawns because of her resentment. On Eclipse, whatever. The Greed was inside the Eclipse. As you can see, I already upgraded everything to its max.
ありがとうございました。
That's how we're doing all this awesome stuff we do.
ようこそくぐら屋へ。ありがとうございました。ようこそくぐら屋へ。ありがとうございました。 どのようなご用でし
You
ょう。
can also do this here, and it's
ありがとうございま
just
した。
as useful
どの
right
ような
now.
ご用でしょう。ありがとうございました。 いらっしゃい。それじゃあね。
ではなるほど、ほんのここでは
行くわよ。
行くぜ。はっはっはっ。
Power up. We have a new party member. As you can see, her default element is wind. She is one of my favorites because of her speed. Which we are going to bump up further with that just seems good to have in this mode. Honestly, with only 4 slots, I think we should stick to defense. Oh jeez, I've been gimping myself like this. Okay, I just did a lot of nothing. Oh my goodness, things are starting to have a lot of health. Oh right, and there's ice here, so... Actually, it's just water, never mind. Ow. Never seen those guys live long enough to do that before. So as you've seen, Sora is a kind of a speedy melee character. He's really good at killing enemies quickly and doing a lot of damage. He can't take a hit quite as well as some other characters. He's not as defensive if he doesn't kill things immediately. So I don't know if he's going to be quite as good for me in this insane difficulty level. Seems to be working out okay so far. Tender pork curry. That sounds absolutely delicious right now. And that's something back here, it looks like. Nope, that door's just not open yet. If you see me switching characters to the wrong character a lot, it's because there's 2 buttons for switching characters. You have 2 active characters and 1 who's technically in the reserves. So, oh my god, that's a lot of health. Oh my god. We've seen this now. And it's dead. City shoes. But yeah, one button switches to your character that's active and one switches to the character that's in reserve with the whole 3-person party approach, and you can get it mixed up easily other than the one active character. So generally speaking, if one button doesn't work, I press the other one for getting the character I want at any given time. Shuko! Two down and one hit. And we're gonna have to use power attack again to break these, which we promptly did. Door open. Alright. What else do we got here? Oh, well, that's a whole bunch of enemies all at once. So you want me to use that, but I'm not actually going to use it. So, these guys are not worth using it on. That guy, though, he probably is. Well, her defenses are light. She can move quickly enough to dodge a lot of things. So that's another reason I like using her a lot in my playthroughs up to this point. Another reason I'm constantly switching to Sora for running around is that she moves a little faster than the other two, and you get scored on how quickly you make it through the dungeons, so... Ranged attack is obviously not her specialty, but it gets the job done sort of well. I'm not thrilled with having to burn another one of those right before the boss fight, probably, but we'll manage. Oh hey, I missed the box. Or two. Use another one. Oh, but it got me that. Yeah. Ideally, I would like to go into this boss fight with at least... Oh, oh boy. Ideally, I would like to go into this boss fight with as many big guns as possible to be able to respond to whatever this higher difficulty level throws at me. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that. And again, maybe we might be alright. Do this yet. Double kill right there, always good. And as you can see, we've gone everywhere there is to go. And now we sprint for the exit. We've got a full X drive and some other stuff. Smile, sweet. That's rank. Saving the game. And we're back. Time for a boss fight, folks. Once again, we can't really kill this guy quickly, so we're gonna have to fuse it as much as physically possible. However, having multiple party members here will make this a lot easier than when we only have the white shroud and him dying is an automatic game over. And so far so good, we're doing pretty well. Ow. The minute I say that, of course. Oh geez. That was bad. So you saw when I knocked it down, its core came out and it became weak to wind, which is perfect timing for Sora to go pound its face. Except it doesn't have a face because it's a ball. So we are pounding it with everything we have. Oh, God, that hurt. And now it has shot guards, so we're going to have to do things a little differently. And break its shot guard and then start shooting it. And we got him again. Pound the shit out of this guy. And that hurt a lot. And we got him. Easy as that. And we saved Sora's friend and rival person from the karate club, which I'm sure everyone cares so much about. Saving the game again. And we're gonna do the side story. Which once again will mostly just consist of a dungeon rather than other stuff, which is nice sometimes. Chapter 2 Side Story, The Promise That Day. And now they've made up and become best friends, apparently. Because that ever happens with high schoolers. And they don't hold grudges for like years at a time. Gotta tell you, if this didn't have fast forward, it would be a lot less replayable. So, we could go steal with her here. And I think I will. Though I don't remember which specific enemies. Asuka doesn't have any reason to change because her alternative is Shadow, which doesn't really help us here. But can definitely justify switching Sora to Steel from Wind, since there's more Steel enemies here than Wind enemies. This family of enemies leaves a little spit thing on the ground in front of them, and if you step in it, even like well after they've left it there, you take damage. So it's best to kill them from a distance. Like this. Or there's another character that'll join us later who's really good at ranged attacks. And that character's default element is Steel, but no spoilers. And that's not a breakable door, that's something else. Noted. That's interesting, those guys have enough health that Asuka can't finish them in one power attack, but they have shot guard, so you can't just shoot them from a distance. So I'll have to be a little bit more crafty with them. Ow, ow. Dodge the fire breath. Power attack to get rid of the shot guard. And go in for the kill.
変わります行くわよ
Oh, we got another one.
シュート行きます
Who is messaging me? Oh, okay. One of my friends is watching Netflix with his fiance instead of watching me play video games. Oh, these guys are tanky.
頼みます援護するわはあまだまだこれからです
All done.
やりました
Mop up, mop up.
やっぱりさすがねもう時坂君は必要ないかしらそんなことないです
And we got another one of these guys. They're magic resistant, so they're difficult to just cheese from a distance. But luckily Asuka's magic is high enough that she can do it anyway. In ordinary circumstances, that'd be where Sora's wind element would be pretty good, but since we switched to the steel, she was less effective against those guys. The other bad thing about Sora's ranged attacks is that they don't arc at all. They only go in a straight line. So in those stairs kind of environment, like Sora can't hit anything, which is less than helpful. Not sure why I was using Sora there. Force a habit with wind enemies. Ow. Haven't taken too many hits here, should be fine for the F rank. Speed's been good too. Oh, more of these guys, great. And cleaning up after that super move got me quite far. Not thrilled going into a boss fight with and doors are open.
したみたいです。ずいぶん入り組んでいるわね。このシュート。強敵よ、気をつけて。回復した。ありがとう。氷アイスクルノーマ。
Okay, we're gonna need one of these, apparently, because they are not holding anything back here.
頼むわ。援護します。なかなかしぶといわ。シュート、シュート、シュート。危険度低下。行きましょう。
Alrighty then. Not how I exactly envisioned getting to the boss fight of this, but we'll manage.
やります。
Heal up, save again. Actually, something tells me I should probably have Sora on Wind, which is her regular element for this. Just a hunch. Oh my god, this is not gonna go well. One down. Mad dodging skills. Oh my god, that's ugly. Oh my god, what the heck? Cooldown over yet? Is the cooldown over yet? Oh jeez. Okay, we're not in a great spot here, I'll be honest. Let's... I think that's the right move there. Oh my god, no. Not if I do that after. Alright, we got enough freebies there to get by. Basically now we just count on this guy with literally everything we have. And now we're in a very good spot. Ow. Yeah, let's not make me have to dodge that again. Ow. Ow. That was as much just to get out of the attacks as it was for the attacking more. Let's get Oscar back. Oy. Well, right now we have two characters both at critical health, so I'm gonna need a breath potion here in a second. Oh, geez, still on cooldown. I think if we just keep running, we can dodge everything. And then we're bailed out by potions again. Bingo! And boom goes the dynamite. And that's a wrap for Chapter 2, guys. I am thankful to the one person who showed up, and even though they didn't say anything, thank you for watching.